So to begin this project, I'm going to take the first big mixing bowl and I'm going to fill the bottom with the crinkle cut paper. And then I'm going to put in all of my little goodies that I bought for my children. I'm going to take a hot glue gun and I'm going to add just a little dot of hot glue on each side. I want to make sure that the kids can open this. And I'm going to take the top section here and add a ton of hot glue, and I'm going to put down the smaller scallop bowl on top of that. I actually discovered that maybe glue dots would work a little bit better just to keep this in place. And then I'm going to take the bunny ears, and then I'm going to take some customized ribbon that I made here, and then I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the middle.
First step is taking this white basket, spray painting it a soft brown. So now we're going to embellish the sides. So what I'm going to do is take this big yellow noodle and I'm going to stick it in the top and just draw where the noodle hits the basket. I'm going to cut half of this noodle. So on the basket, when I set this noodle in it, it just sits really nicely right there. I'm going to use some zip ties to attach the noodle on the inside. So I'm just going to wrap the whole noodle in this. The last thing we're going to add to this basket right up on top is a nice bow. Use some things as filler in the bottom. I'm going to put a box in there, some leftover packing paper. I'm going to fold that up and place it on top so you don't see all that packing paper.
I found these cute little Easter eggs at the dollar store. I'm going to use this glass cookie jar. I'm also going to grab an old vase. For my next egg project, the eggs I found have holes in both ends, so they're perfect for slipping the string through. Put it through the other end and then close up the egg. I'm going to keep adding eggs until I have it as long as I want it. For my third Easter egg project, I've grabbed a coat hanger and I'm going to bend it into the shape of an egg. I'm going to paint the top part white. I'm just going to add some hot glue to the hanger and hold the eggs in place. I'm going to add some of this Spanish moss. The final thing I have to do to finish my egg wreath is attach a bow.
Head to your local craft store and pick up some Wreath dye. Take some burlap fabric, pre-wash the burlap in warm, sudsy water. Shake the liquid dye thoroughly, mix with 4 cups of hot tap water, and add to your washing machine tub. Combine 1 cup of salt with 4 cups of hot water and add to the tub as well. Put your burlap fabric into the washing machine and set the machine to the hottest water temperature possible. You want the fabric to sit in the dye bath without any rinsing for at least 30 minutes and up to 60 minutes. Once the cycle is finished, rewash the fabric in warm, sudsy water. Now head to your front door. Take a suction hook and attach it to your door. Then attach the small clear command hooks to your door, one hook opposite the other, and creating a funnel-shaped grid. Take your burlap and draft the shape of a carrot on the floor in a zigzag pattern. Take rubber bands and twist them around the ends of each zigzag. Using the rubber bands, twist each one onto the command hooks on the door until you reach the bottom of the door. Grab a bunch of faux greenery. Hook the greenery bunch onto the suction hook behind the orange burlap fabric. Head to your favorite big box store and grab a tension rod. And while you are there, pick up a pool noodle. Lay the pool noodle flat on a table. Draw a straight line across the top of the noodle with a marker. Take a sharp pair of scissors and cut a slit through the entire side of the pool noodle using the line that you drew. Take the tension rod and push it through the cut and into the center of the noodle. Take faux floral stems in your favorite spring colors and cut the stems to about 1 inch below the bloom. Starting with your larger flowers, simply poke the short stems into the pool noodle. Add additional larger sized blooms as well as faux plant foliage. Start to fill in with smaller blooms as well as wandering flowers. Find some styrofoam Easter eggs on sticks. You can find these at the dollar store. Snap the wood stick a couple of inches below the egg and poke the egg into the pool noodle and glue some solid colored plastic eggs to the pool noodle using a hot glue gun. Follow the instructions for your tension rod and adjust the length to fit between 2 cabinets in the kitchen above your sink.
Are you ready for a dollar store project you can leave up all spring? This little kit had a little bunny in it, so I just cut the ears off. hot glue those ears onto the top of the hat. I'm going to cut a large piece of blue ribbon. I'm going to hot glue it into place around the hat. Next, I'm going to take those fake flowers. I'm going to place some of those fake flowers on the top of the hat. I'm going to hot glue them all into place. Next, I'm going to punch out the face in the felt and place it on top of the hat. I'm going to take some of that leftover white felt and I'm going to cut 3 little fine strips. I'm going to place those as whiskers. So I'm going to place a long piece on the bottom of the bunny hat. I'm going to take a piece of the ribbon and now it's a bow. So I'm just simply going to take that elastic and hook it onto a magnetic hook.
I grabbed this container from the dollar store and a couple dowels from Walmart, and we're going to place them on either side. So in the middle of this dollar bucket is 1 brick of floral foam. You can also pick it up from the dollar store. And as you just saw me inflate this balloon using our Walmart balloon pump, that's where these big jumbo balloons came from as well. So we're going to place this between the 2 dowels, and then I'm going to place a piece of tape on either side. Now we have some of these adhesive tabs or just glue dots. I'm just going to place it on the back of a mini balloon, and we're just going to stick it right to the big balloon. So all I'm going to do is just take the assortment and place them throughout. Now I'm adding some fake grass from Walmart to the container, and now we can enhance our Easter baskets.
We're gonna grab 2 bowls of the same size. So what we're gonna do is put some hot glue on the 4 sides right there, bring the bowl over and set it right on top and hold it into place just enough for the glue to dry. We're gonna do the same thing here. Put it together. We're gonna go ahead and take this bunny. All we need is the ears on this. All I got was a little bit of floral foam, and we're gonna hot glue that on there also. We're gonna use these and we're gonna place it in there, and we're gonna take it outside, give it a nice paint job. What we're gonna do is grab a planter right along the edge, put some more hot glue, take it and set it right inside there. For our final step, I went ahead and put some gloves on just because we're gonna be dealing with some spray adhesive. Start laying it on just like this. We're gonna cover the whole project just like this.